In October 2019, we went from Timian Island to Tulaya, just north of Timian Island. After 3 days on Timian, we decided to go snorkeling. It's about 21 kilometres from Timian to Tulaya. We motor sailed because of light winds. We decided to anchor on the northern end of the island, but we found a mooring ball. But we didn't stay on the mooring ball too long. We did anchor later. We checked the mooring ball for strength and settled in for the evening. This was about 6:30 at night. Doesn't look like it, but the sunset was absolutely beautiful. The next morning we got to sit and relax for a little bit. You can see that I've got a little bit burnt.
Oh, I forgot to.
We did start to fishing. We had the lines out, hoping for a nice dinner. This was one of the most beautiful locations in the Timian Island group. Thoroughly enjoyed our stay, and as I said, dusk was at about 6:30 p.m. The fishing was successful, and you can see we've got more clothes out for drying, and you can still see we're on the mooring ball. My passengers took some selfies and some wide angle shots, absolutely beautiful wide angle shots. The next day we went snorkeling, and here's what I call a cauliflower arrangement. You see there's nice and clear waters and a fair amount of fish. The coral was absolutely wonderful, and you can see there what I call some pancake mushroomy type coral. That's real technical type words. Colours change with the daylight. You can see them changing in this particular video. These big saucer shaped things, although there was a few fish, they were quite beautiful to watch. We spent particular one looks like a brain just been laying there. Some of the larger fish were colourful, to say the least. That one took off out of the road. And the smaller ones, there were a lot more smaller ones. And you can see that they gather up and take off once you swim near them. Some corals were greener than others and they seem to attract more fish. These layered corals seem to be a place for all the bigger fish to hide under, especially where the water fell off to a deeper depth. The colours of the different fish changed as to wherever you were swimming. The different sets of corals had different sets of fish. This is a good example of the different coral at different depths. Although it's still shallow, the topography changes. You can see the layers of these mushroomy type corals and the cauliflower coral underneath it. We obviously had to continue with the maintenance, and the passenger was doing a bit of hull cleaning. Then we did some engine maintenance, tightening up the fan belt, and this is one of the points on the island, and it was time to head back to Timian Island. Just a little bit of a panoramic view of our travelling back to the main island. There was something out in the water, I can't remember what it was. Could have been a turtle, but couldn't see it. And you can see our track on the chart plotter heading back to Timian Island from Tulaya Island. And as it got darker, or as the sun settled down for the evening, we arrived back at the main anchorage of Timian Island and settled in for the night and just enjoyed our fellowship together. And of course I think we had another fish dinner. The video was produced by myself, 21 kilometres from Timian Island to Tulaya, and this is the end of the video. Another exciting video.